GMOVE and welcome to the first episode of the Gorilla Moverz podcast. In that podcast series, we will speak with different guests from the Gorilla Moverz and the movement ecosystem itself. In our first episode, the founder of the Gorilla Moverz community, Gorilla Leon, joins for a talk about the origins of the Gorilla Moverz. In this episode, we will learn how the Gorilla Moverz community started, which vision Leon has for the community, and why memes as bananas have such a huge role in the community. Have fun! Today we are excited to have the founder of Gorilla Moverz with us. To kick things off, tell us a bit about yourself.
Okay, hello everybody. I'm Gorilla Leon. I'm a founder of Gorilla Moverz, so I'm happy to be here. And I got into crypto back in like 2017. And at first, my friend he introduced me to the crypto, and I thought it was a scam. But then I started taking it seriously way too late, like in 2021. So I made really good money initially, but then I lost like everything due to leverage trading and buying crypto without any proper research. And that was a very hard lesson, which also pushed me back to my room. I locked myself and I dive deep into research, and also I helped with various crypto projects, and I eventually skipped to the present. I discovered the movement and I started Gorilla Moverz, and it has been an incredible journey from thinking that crypto is a scam to becoming an active participant in the crypto world.
So you basically experience both the heights and the lows of crypto and did quite a journey. Can you tell us a little bit more? What is the story behind the creation of Gorilla Moverz, and maybe also what inspired you to start this community?
Yeah, so initially I was being part of a lot of communities, but I was always searching for a community that resonated with me. And when I found movement, I knew that was the place I was always looking for, and I wanted to spend the most of my time here. However, I always felt that there's a need for my more customized space and some kind of a home, sort of. So I started Gorilla Moverz as a symbol of a true mover spirit. And it was like more about creating a space where I could channel my inner animal spirit and channel our collective energy and passion, where movers could feel at home and truly thrive and support movement at the same time.
Yeah, that sounds great. And did you experience any challenges when you launched Gorilla Moverz?
Well, absolutely. It was like a step into the unknown. Nothing was clear, no expected rewards or a task. I had no expectations, but I felt like everyone needed to unleash their inner gorilla. So I decided to launch Gorilla Moverz. And initially, and the initial phase was a little bit challenging, as we had to build like everything from scratch. Nothing was, no foundation. There were moments of doubt and uncertainty, but I was quite determined that the idea was to create a community that could move jungles and mountains, and that kept me going.
I remember the time when we were just like a few people in the Discord. So maybe you can tell us what your vision was about of the Gorilla Moverz when it started and how it has evolved since then.
Well, my vision was to create at the beginning. My vision was to create that elite movement army that I call it, that would support and build the movement with passion and dedication. And over time, we have like grown significantly from nothing to really cool community. And we are now handpicking the best movers to join the Gorilla Army. And we want to take the movement to the moon and beyond, as I say. And our community has really evolved from like a small group of dreamers to a powerful network of dedicated individuals all driven by a shared vision of movement success and innovation. And we believe that movement will change the crypto future.
I remember that when in the movement Discord first time we saw that shaking gorilla. And I think that's what most people are know Gorilla Movers. So we can say Gorilla Moverz is known for its vibrant and engaging community. So maybe you can describe how culture and values lived at Gorilla Moverz.
Yeah. So at first, the Gorilla Gogo, he appeared in the movement Discord he was shaking his butt. So the culture is all about moving and creating value. So our core value as a Gorilla Movers is contribution. If I could describe it with one word, is contribute. Like everything in life is energy, and we keep stacking the energy upon each other. And our values are built on inspiration, trust, and respect for each other. So we believe that in power of collective effort and the importance of each member's contribution, we we can create this very positive and dynamic environment where everyone feels valued and inspired to contribute their best and help movement thrive.
That sounds amazing. So, like a lot of work you guys are doing, but yeah, I think it's not only work, but as we saw and we talked about, also memes or at least fun plays a big role in the Gorilla Movers community. And maybe you can explain more on why this is so important to you, but also to the Gorilla Movers members.
Yeah, so the humor plays like very important role in the Gorilla Movers community and overall. And humor for us is like a form of energy, and we have a lot of inside jokes, especially around potassium. We say things like "move your ass" because move and potassium, but we call it ass. We because we want to keep the energy flowing and enjoy life to the fullest. The memes and humors are essential because we want to create a sense of friendship and make the community more relatable and fun. And it's very important to balance hard work with a good laugh because life is already very complicated, and we try to simplify things. And memes help to keep the vibe light and engaging.
Yeah, fully agree. Maybe as addition, potassium is an ingredient or a base part of the banana. So gorillas love bananas, and I think that's how this meme came off. Yeah, so you said already there's a lot of fun and meme, and that's part of the energy giving part of our community. So, how would you say, do you foster a sense of belonging and participation among members, especially maybe the new ones who join new to the community?
Well, we plan unique events. We try to innovate and doing all sort of things differently than normal crypto project because we got we got people saying that they haven't experienced this sort of events anywhere else. And we plan to do more unique events like we are already doing, like talent shows, to let everyone shine and participate, to show us their talents. And we're also building this inner circle and family, so the quality is way more important than quantity for us. So we handpick the best gorillas and treat them like family members, and our goal is to create a welcoming and inclusive environment where everyone feels like they belong to, and we focus on nurturing individual talents and ensuring that every member, every gorilla has the opportunity to contribute and grow and also be rewarded.
Okay, so yeah, we had a lot of fun and stuff, but I mean, it's not only fun. I think we heard already that Gorilla Movers is a integrated part of the broader move ecosystem. Maybe you can explain a little bit how Gorilla Movers are integrating into this ecosystem and maybe what unique contributions Gorilla Movers can bring to the community.
So the Gorilla Movers try to bring community engagement and good vibes to the project. We provide this space for gorillas to be themselves, like a tavern or a good pub in a game, while nurturing elite members to build the movement. So our community acts like a bridge, connecting individuals with a larger movement ecosystem and for fostering this collaboration and innovation among each other. And we really emphasize the importance of community spirit and mutual support, which also enhances the overall strength of the movement network and community.
So you can basically say it's something like a leverage on the existing movement network, and by adding some more meme and fun stuff and more work, we can explore that ecosystem even more.
Yeah, exactly. So it's more like social leverage, social value, social infrastructure.
I think that's a good word to say, a social infrastructure. So yeah, maybe you can also share some examples of projects or initiatives that the Gorilla Movers already launched on the movement ecosystem.
We will be launching our founders NFT collection for key members within the movement ecosystem, for Silverbacks and the movement team. But we also have plans for a larger community collection, and there's a lot of noise about a potassium token, which we will be sharing on later. These initiatives are designed to reward and recognize our most dedicated gorillas, which also promotes engagements and participation within the broader ecosystem. So it is a win-win for all people involved, and we are always looking for new ways to innovate and bring value to our community.
That's amazing. Well, let's say we can't talk about Gorilla Movers without mentioning bananas and memes. We already heard potassium and gogo. So, what's the significance of bananas in this community, and how did it become such a central theme?
It's a simple yet memorable thing, and it's very easy to understand that gorillas love bananas, and bananas are source of energy and source of potassium. And you can keep moving without energy. You cannot keep moving without potassium. Plus, it's yellow color, and yellow is an energetic color, and it fits perfectly with the movement theme. And the bananas have become a symbol of energy and vitality within our community. So it always reminds us to stay active, to keep moving, and maintain a positive and energetic outlook on life.
Yeah, keep moving. That's fit perfectly to movement. Yeah. So, do you have a favorite Gorilla Movers meme or any banana-related story which you would like to share with us?
Well, sure. My favorite meme is Leonardo di Banano holding bananas. At first, it didn't stick, but then I keep using that meme over and over again as a sticker. And one of the stories is that we have made a bet with one of our silverbacks that he would eat 100 bananas if potassium token will reach a certain market cap. But that was way before the massive influx of new people into Discord. So now I'm looking for a place to buy bananas wholesale, so he doesn't have to buy it, so he can save money. So it's this kind of fun and like quirky moments that make our community unique and enjoyable, and I think they bring us closer together and create lasting memories and experiences.
Yeah, and lasting memories, I think that's a very important part, especially what you mentioned before with events like talent shows. So I think that's kind of special. Yeah, and you already mentioned we had a big influx in members and did not even see a testnet of movement coming. So let's see what will happen once this happens. But besides that, I think you will also have maybe a vision or also maybe some upcoming plans. Maybe you can elaborate on that point as well.
Yeah, so our goal is to build movement labs, of course, in the first place. But currently, we are in the phase one. We are focusing on building the community and foundations while working on the founders collection and potassium. In phase two, we would like to focus on cash flow and scaling up the Gorilla Moverz. And in phase three, we will elevate the Gorilla IP to a legendary status, which means we are constantly planning and strategizing to ensure that we stay ahead of the curve and continue to provide value to our members.
And I think this fits quite well to the stuff which Rushi and Koops, the founders of Movement, try to give to the community as well, because they are looking to involve people, and that's basically what we try in Gorilla Moverz as well. Yeah, so how can we get those new people or new members involved into activities, and how they can start off?
First, they can join our server, engage in activities, create good content, and integrate into the community. And most importantly, support the movement. We pay attention to all contributors. Participation is always key, and we encourage everyone to get involved and make their voice heard. Well, whether it's through like creating content or participating in events, or simply just being active in discussions, I believe that every contribution counts.
So, where do you see Gorilla Moverz heading in the next few years? Do you have a long-term vision on its future?
I envision our GoGo plushies being sold in Walmart. But beyond that, I see us growing like into major force in within the crypto NFT space. Um, so we are always focused on the continuous growth and innovation, and I'm really excited about future possibilities. So I believe we can achieve great things together.
Okay, so yeah, you said new people are joining. You like to see the initiatives. For those new joiners in Gorilla Moverz, what advice would you give those people?
Sure. Always be consistent with your contributions. Always bring good vibes and engage with the community. It's really better to deep dive into something you trust and wander aimlessly. Find your home, as I say. Stay active, stay positive, and always look for ways to add value. Your efforts will be recognized and rewarded.
Yeah, that's probably one of the most important things, to get the focus on the projects or the ideas you like. Because maybe from my experience, I have done it also, like following a lot of different projects and maybe airdrops I want to farm. But in the end, I think if you really want to be into one idea, you have to stick to it. Maybe another question: how can those new entrants make even more or the most out of their experience in the community? What can they do?
My quote is always giving before giving up. So try to give first before giving up. Like embrace the community spirit and participate and build relationship with other members. And the more you put into the community, the more you will get out of it.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice mindset, I think. Like, give but don't expect. So I think if many people follow that, it can grow to something special or something really nice. So yeah, thank you for joining our first episode, which is kind of an adventure for us as well. And thanks for sharing your ideas and insights. And I hope you enjoyed that podcast as well.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm really glad that I could be the first one, and it's been great to be here. I appreciate the opportunity, and I hope we will have amazing guests in the future.